Oh? Tell me. I guess we should be flattered that someone sent those things after us, but I would have preferred a card. I'd heard rumors of the eyeless, but I always thought that name was a metaphor. Though I would have called them Mace Hands of Doom, if anyone had asked me. So this is the mysterious army you've been dreaming about, huh? It's a wonder you're getting any sleep. I'm regretting all of my decision-making up to this point. Still, I guess a suicidal plan is better than none. Well, knowing that I'm finally close to getting rid of this memory, it feels like it's crowding my head that much more. It's been with me for decades, driven me halfway across the known world. But without makeup sex. It's time I told you what I did. It was a war, centuries ago before Adiran unification. I was a soldier then. Led a campaign across the northern forests to subdue some of the outlying Kulklan villages. Brutal work. This was 500 years ago, when Adir was a folk kingdom on one side and elven country on the other. They fought on and off before they joined. Now the folk and elven rulers marry to keep the peace. Right, the campaign. Lost a third of my forces to the forest, and another third to the elven scouts hiding in it. By the time we reached the first village, we'd crushed their defenses, and they'd bled us. Wasn't much more than children and the elderly left, but they spit on us when we marched into town. The village elders surrendered and offered us lodging in the old meeting hall. And when the sun set, they tried to burn it down around us. They barely got a flame going, but that wasn't the point. In their defiance, I saw months more of pointless, bloody battle as we fought for the rest of the region. I had to break them. And I had to send a message to the rest of the villages. So I nailed every last one of them to the trees around the town and left them there to die. That's what I kept telling the troops. But if I'm honest, I was angry. I wanted to see pain. And I wanted to be the one holding a blade. I never remembered more. Eventually, Adir and Kulklan united. The gentlefolk forgave each other for what they'd done to each other's people. So I've tried to tell myself. Anyway, we should get going. Something I've been saving for better days.
Certainly. Certainly.
Something else.
Yes.
Sharp eyes and keen ears.
That's it!
Try something else.
Levaru, be on safe! Onto the gristle on your pack is diminished. These ones are in for a walloping! That's not very helpful. Die!
Still don't see why we had to hurt the dogs.
Shut it about the blazing dogs!
Be on
Finish them!
Oh? Yes. Certainly.
Enjoying himself.
The Varu beyond sea!
Like old times.
La Varu beyond sea! Be at peace, my friend. Arthek worth and wrath! Lava beyond. Lava beyond. Lava beyond. Lava beyond. Lava beyond. Lava beyond.
Certainly. Yes.
Hey. Hey.
Oh?
Oh?
I'm ready.
Oh?
Not quite. Hey.
Moe.
That's not. Hey. Hey.
I shall lead us.
Hey.
Oh?
So those feathers, that's a blessing of Helia?
So they say.
Well, that's lucky. Where I'm from, we see a feathered lady, we start worrying maybe her dad got frisky with his hens.
I guess you can always trust a farm boy's head to go
Certainly.
there first.
Yes.
I must say, I'm impressed. See you when I see you.
If you say so.
Oh?
That's not very helpful. These ones are in. Let's
Oh?
Certainly. 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 Oh? Yes. Hmm? Certainly.
Zawa is ready. What do you need of Zawa? I hope to share knowledge with the monks of the Thousand Dreams. Their monastery lies east of here. They are said to be seekers of greater truth, like the Nalpazga. But if they still exist, I did not find them there. When I was brought to him, I knew how unworthy I was. But if he disapproved, he never showed it. In my shame, I gave him everything I had. He tutored me for 7 years, and in that time I became greater than the rest. Then the day came when he was to teach me the final secret of the Anitle. This is the unbeatable warrior all Takan chieftains must become to protect our people. Ishipilo never showed. I found him in his study, meditating, or perhaps staring off. I couldn't say. Master, I said, is it time for me to learn to be the Anitle? Not yet, he said. And that was all. He never gave me another lesson. A year later, he was dead of old age. They named me chieftain, anyway. At any time, 2 people know the secret of becoming the Anitle, the chieftain and the master of the Nalpazga. When Ishipilo died, the knowledge was lost to us forever. I thought so as well. I tried everything: patience, rage, cleverness, acceptance. Not yet, he would say. Not yet. Have I? You would ask much of one who knows little. Word of Ishipilo's death spread. Our enemies saw the opportunity. The Quechmatl chieftain came with gifts to honor my rule, but his real purpose was to look me in the eye, to know if Zawa might be beaten. I looked at him, and I imagined that I was the Anitle, free of all the worldly snares, that my master had taught me everything. When he turned to leave, I saw he wore a secret smile, and I knew I had failed. 3 days later, they attacked. They were many times greater than our numbers. They had been trying to conquer us for generations, and the Takan chieftain had always sent them running. The power of the Anitle. In my heart, I knew we would lose, and it would be because I was not the Anitle. What we had always done. I gathered my Nalpazga warriors and led a charge into the belly of their army. The Nalpazga believed Zawa was the Anitle, and it gave them strength. For their sakes, for Takan, I believed it too. My mind found a place it had never reached before. I could see my enemies' moves before they made them. I could see my own actions in front of me, the path to victory. I did as I saw, and the Quechmatl fell in heaps. And then the Quechmatl chieftain came to face me, and he knew Zawa was not the Anitle. When I saw him, I knew it too. I hesitated. My enemies fell upon me. One by one, the Nalpazga were defeated, and Takan was conquered. Of the men, they made slaves. Of the women, they made wives. Their way is to absorb the conquered, make them forget themselves. They take you alive if you are a chieftain. They break your body and your spirit. Then they show you to their people and to yours, broken. After that, they cut off your head so that they may drink your soul from it. Oh no, they did all of those things to me. They flayed me until my screams became whispers, until I no longer knew who I was, and my only hope was to die soon. But they didn't stop, and that was their mistake. In my lowest moment, I released my grip on many worldly things I had come to embrace since my master's death. The pain made the world clear again. They brought me out to be executed, not knowing any better. They swung the machete down upon my neck, but it would not cleave. Each hack of the knife brought great pain, and the pain showed me glimpses of pure truth. For a moment at a time, I was the Anitle. I broke my bonds by seeing beyond them. I slew my executioner by knowing I would slay him. No. When the pain faded, so did my enlightenment. But it was enough to make my escape. I swore to return when my soul was ready to defeat the Quetzalcoatl, when I had rediscovered my master's lost secrets. No. I searched my empty homeland for any trace of Ishipilo's knowledge, but I knew he had left none. It would have been too dangerous. When that failed, I began searching the land to see if knowledge of the Anitle had come from abroad. I visited temples and monasteries. All the while, Zawa was trying to find the answer within himself as well. Meditation, Malkachoa, 1,000 practices he had learned as Nalpazga or dreamed on his own. He becomes nearer to the Anitle every day, but his soul is not free. He is not the Anitle. Then the Takan will be no worse off than they are now. But they do deserve better. The final step is the difference between invincibility and certain failure. I see it before me as a line drawn in blood. Quetzalcoatl has only grown over time, swallowed all its rivals. It would take no less than the Anitle to free and protect the Takan now. You would ask much of one who knows little.
Lead the way.
Yes.
Back to warm your hands, eh? What can I do for you? Top quality bear pelts on every bed. You won't be disappointed.
Oh?
There is a spirit lion there, just ahead. Can you see it, Watcher? The lion was the symbol of my master, Ishipilo. This is a sign. Has he come here at last to teach me what he would not in life, to be the Anitle? I have some herbs prepared, Malkuchoa, plus some things I've been saving. We should eat them so we can meet with the lion in its world. It would be my honor if you would come with me on this journey. A watcher may see things that I cannot. That goes for everyone. I would welcome the presence of friends.
Maybe I could just inhale a few of the spores.
I can't believe you've been holding out on me this long.
No better friend than one sharing good drugs.
Are you ready? You are ready. Do not let the lion escape us. Is that flower singing? No. Stay focused, Zawa. I wouldn't be so sure.
On that pedestal you see before you, I placed a gem for safekeeping. You have never seen such a perfect gem. I regretted leaving it behind almost immediately. It has been my every waking thought ever since. It is all I have left of something that was important to me.
Very important, by the look of it.
That would be most welcome.
What is this that so many have died to approach it?
That burns.
Blacken. My head is spinning. Stand clear. I think I'm gonna vomit.
Could use a wee kick. Were you able to retrieve the gem? This is a great relief. Give it here. Clumsy. No need to worry, I've got it now.
This is a snare my master never told me of. How great, how subtle the hold of the past upon us.
There is no mistake. The portents do not lie. Zawa, you will be our chieftain. You will succeed Ishapilo and lead us to victory over the Kechmata. I will tell Ishapilo that he must accept you. The path must be cleared for your reign.
Something?
Let us end this!
Oh?
That's it! Perhaps a little rest is in order.
The shaman's vision always stayed with me. After my master had passed, even after the Takan were conquered, I thought of what the shaman had said and held on to hope. But I wonder if it did not also make me proud and foolhardy, if I ignored my own defeat because I did not believe it possible. Zawa has done his people no favors as chieftain, and the Kechmata would mock your words. But what you say is true, nevertheless.
Yes. Have you come here to eat me?
Yes, we have. Zawa, I think I understand what this all means now. Quick, we have to eat it!
We are not here to eat you, but you are easy prey. Is there nowhere you can hide?
The beasts of this place would catch my scent. I would not get far. But there may be a way I could be protected. A great tree grows to the north, whose sap has an odor that is repellent to predators. If you could draw this sap and rub it into my coat, I would be safe. I could heal and return to my herd. To the north, beside a cave, you will not find a larger tree in the forest. Galawain, speed your steps.
Oh?
What do you suppose that bally thing is?
Yes.
We are too late. The wolves have come. It was a mistake to leave the animal here unprotected. That is difficult to accept. In my heart, it feels as though there was more we could have done. In the end, though, the wolves would have come. They can smell weakness from great distances. We may have been bound for failure from the start. Chief Aurelia, why are you here?
I come on behalf of the Ketchmods to pay you tribute, great chieftain.
You have come to see if I am ready to protect my people.
Well, are you?
Yeah? Perhaps a little rest is in order.
When the Ketchmodel chieftain saw me, he knew I was not prepared to resist him. If I had been more convincing, I have always believed they would not have attacked. For a time, perhaps, but looking back, I was mistaken. We were always the prey, never the predator. This was the life of the Takan. We lived knowing that one day the wolves would come. And finally, the day came when we were wounded and could not escape them.
Oh?
Will you help me? Water. From the waterfall, please. It appears to be the same in every way, but alas, it only makes my thirst greater. Only water from the waterfall will do. I wish it were not so. You will need this to collect the water. I will be forever grateful. Have you had any success? Wonderful! I've waited so long. Oh no.
Given his history, I am surprised he had not foreseen this possibility. He longs not for the water, but for the experience of first tasting it. He is bound for disappointment. His suffering is very pretty, yet it feels empty. What value does it have if he refuses to learn from it? Can he not see that he seeks something that can never be recovered?
Hello, pupil. You come to me with a question, do you not?
Yes, Ishipilo. I have sought your wisdom across many lands, over many years. Are you here to grant it to me?
Yes, pupil. I am here for you.
Our people are captives of the Quetzalcoatl. I need to know the secrets of the Anitle.
Of course. The answer has been with you the whole time, pupil. You are blind not to...
Master, please. I cannot hear you. Answer me! Even after his death, I have always felt that when the time was right, Ishipilo would find a way to teach me his secret. And yet here we are on his trail, and his knowledge is no less a mystery to me. Is this what I am meant to see? That his teachings will always be beyond me? You speak truly, but his knowledge is the difference between a free Takan and an enslaved Takan. Zawa cannot help but seek it. I have been caught in a snare, worrying over things that could not be changed. These visions shame me with their truths. Ishipilo never warned me of this, but I should have seen it sooner. I have become a slave to knowledge I will never learn. I have denied all my failures. Yet, I feel no different, no freer than I was. There is something I am missing, even now. This may be our answer. Let us see what has been uncovered.
Oh?
You must come with me at once.
Zawa, you should not be here. If you are caught, they will execute you, and they will not fail twice.
I do not care about my life, Namaltia. I come to liberate the Takan. We will unite and revolt.
And who will you unite? Our men are dead or broken. Their labors were too cruel. Our women are mothers to catch model children now. The Takan live only in your mind.
Some years ago, Zawa considered that he might never learn Ishipilo's secret. But he had vowed to return to his people. And so he did. He journeyed to Ketchmodel, and while their warriors were off raiding, he spoke to the surviving Takan he found there. She was a Nalpazga warrior, eldest daughter of the shaman. She would have been, the wife of the Takan chieftain, if the Takan had not fallen. Zawa has never spoken of it to anyone. He waited too long in returning. If there was a time to liberate his people, it passed long ago, while he searched for the secret of the Anitlay. Ishipilo's knowledge was the one last thing of Takan that might have been recovered. But I see now that I was caught in a snare. The gem, the antelope, the waterfall, their lessons were not about Ishipilo's secrets. They were about my vow to return to the Takan. The time of my people has ended. There is nothing more I can do for them. To my knowledge, it is no snare to wish to pay one's people tribute. Even if I should fail, it is a good path. The dream fades around us. I believe it is time to return.